2 weeks ago, I had my dear friend Trevor McDougall on to talk about our newest initiative, 22 push-ups in 22 days. We got quite the splash yesterday on local TV, and thanks to all who might have tuned in and caught any of it. But Trevor McDougall, Sean Dawson, Wendy Leask, and myself were front and center on a show. Trevor and Wendy later did another hit, and Trevor joined us 2 weeks ago. This really came through him, at least into Ottawa. And we hope we'll be able to bring this across Canada in the ensuing weeks. As we've set a lofty goal. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But we'd like to raise $22,000 for wounded warriors, and that is all through our website, 22pushups.ca. Well, Wendy is going to come on today. And Wendy Leask is a writer. She's an author. She's a fitness, absolute phenomenal shape, and a beautiful woman, and very smart, intelligent, and well-spoken. And we're going to ask her why she got involved in this. And she did highlight that a little bit yesterday. We'll ask her here for the purposes of the show, talk a little bit about where we're trying to take it on a go forward, and just give her an opportunity to plug as well. She, for those who follow her online, social media, Facebook or Twitter, she posts almost every day some fitness initiative that she is spearheading or involved in, or just putting out there for you to consider doing and getting involved in. Anybody who does a little fitness knows it's how much better your life is for it. So we'll talk to her today as well. So thank you, Bobby Big Voice. Yes, sir. Ultimate Hockey Show taking it right through to 1 o'clock as per usual. Great show lined up for you the rest of the way as the guests start rolling in here now. Stu Grimson coming later on. Gay, Eric Goodbranson. But first, I think we got her on the line already. Dewey Liz, great. Wendy Leask is on the line right now. I was with her for a chunk of the morning there yesterday as we taped some TV to officially kick off our 22 push-up challenge. Good morning, Wendy.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great. How you doing?
Not too bad. Not too bad. You sure you want to do this?
Well, yeah, it's too late. We're on. Yeah, hey, listen, I didn't think I wanted to do the whole thing initially, but I got bit by the bug real early and so motivated by Trevor. And I know that kind of came out yesterday a little bit as we, as we were asked, the three of us, you and Sean and I, and we all gave credit where it was due, that Trevor's initiative and his initial post on Facebook is what led you and I and Sean to following up. And here we are. It got quite a push yesterday, but it's really in the last 24 or 36 hours has picked up some steam.
It definitely has. It was a great day. It was a great opportunity to get our stuff out there. CTV Morning was, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that, but they were great at helping us put the message out there, and you too as well, Liam.
Well, we're all doing our bit. You're connected. Sean obviously is, and certainly Trevor as a top amateur athlete, one of the top athletes from this area in the 90s, and his brother Dwayne, who really was the impetus for him, who's done a couple of tours of duty overseas for our military, our Canadian military, and it initiated with him, the 22 push-ups for 22 days, and then donate $22, or do the donation first, I guess we're trying to get people to do. But why did you want to get involved specifically, Wendy?
Well, there are a number of reasons, really. I mean, I probably come at it from three different perspectives: the fitness perspective, my belief perspective, and then the personal perspective. I think we all know somebody, either friend or family, that's been in the military, that's either been impacted in some way, and that certainly is a major drive behind it. But there's other extenuating beliefs as well. I mean, from a belief perspective, I think that mental health is a perpetual issue. I think, it's not enough just to raise money and cure the world. We need to continue and create momentum with these initiatives to keep raising the awareness and putting it out there so we can actually start seeing the change and not just talk about it.
Yeah, I like in the last week or so. I like you've found a nice little angle here. Certainly, how you're saying it with drop, thank, and give. Why don't you explain that?
Yeah, so I thought it was just an easy way to illustrate what it was that we wanted to do. We want people to drop and give us 22, post their videos of them doing it, nominate someone, thank a veteran. So we should always be giving gratitude, and donate a minimum of $22 to Wounded Warriors in the 22 Push-Up Challenge Initiative. And I just thought it was an easy way for people to catch on and figure out what it is that we want them to do.
Yeah, and I don't think I'll speak for all four of us here that we can stress this enough. This website, and by the way, I believe you secured it, 22pushups.ca, very easy. Everything is there. All the information is there. The donation button, which many people in some way, shape, or form have probably contributed. We're not asking for 100 or 500 or 1,000. We're just saying like a minimum $22. If you can find that and donate that and do a video of you doing 22. And I think the other thing too, Wendy, is to stress here is that these do not have to be 22 one-handed push-ups, handstands, or whatever. We really, frankly, don't care how you do them, or even if you take 22 minutes to do them. Just do a video, throw it up there, make a donation, and nominate somebody.
That's right. Create some awareness. Get the message out there. That's what we want to do, is raise the awareness and just blow this thing through the roof. It deserves that type of awareness.
Now, you're big into fitness. You know, you and I have been friends on Facebook for a while. I see your posts. I see them on Twitter as well. We have a couple minutes left here. Why don't you, for our listeners here, what message or what do you do? What are you trying to send out message-wise with the videos that you post and the workouts that you do for these people who have chosen to follow you online or in some form of social media?
Yeah, so I'm an online health and fitness accountability coach. So essentially what that is I run online challenge groups for at-home fitness programs. I have a really large group of about 5,800 people, but I run much smaller ones. And I have access to some of the top fitness and health experts for clients that have specific questions beyond the program themselves. And where my real strength and value comes in is with my consistency, commitment, and perseverance, which is typically what most people struggle with. So I help them stay on track. That's essentially what I do. I help them work through their challenges and recognize their resilience through motion. That's typically my elevator speech when anybody asks me.
Right.
And it's a big, huge part of this is mental, which there's my connection to the mental initiative.
Right.
Yeah, with the 22 push-ups.
Awesome.
Yeah.
If somebody's listening and they wanted to check that out, could they just find you on Facebook or on Twitter, or have you got a website, or how would people locate you?
Well, I've got a couple websites, but one is pushyouredge.com. That's the large challenge group, or you can always find me at expertforlife.com. Expertforlife.com?
Yeah. And what was the other one? Sorry, the first one,
Pushuredge.com.
Pushuredge.com. So there's a couple websites for you folks. Check it out. Wendy's on there, and she's part of her little quartet here. What's Sean call us? The founding four, or the fabulous four?
Founding four.
Well, listen, you absolutely killed it. I knew you would. Did we leave anything out? Did we cover it all?
I think we did. I think we got the main thing that we want people to do is to raise awareness and get out there, post their videos, and make their donation.
Make a donation, $22. 22pushups.ca. I think I'm projecting we're going to have a big week here, and it's going to be interesting to see if it can jump to the next level. It maybe even viral. That'd be awesome if it even started to resemble the ALS Bucket Challenge from 2 years ago. But let's see. We'll just wait and see.
Across Canada, we want this thing to go.
Yeah, right on. Exactly. Well, Trev's going to be our guy, that's for sure. And you're definitely a huge part in it, Wendy. So thank you so much for coming on today and talking a little bit more about it. And we'll, I'm sure we'll be in touch online for when the four of us next to see what direction we're going to go.
Excellent. Thanks so much for having me.
Okay, Wendy. Bye-bye.
Bye.
There she goes, Wendy Leask. So you can check out either of those websites. And Expert comes out just naturally, you know. I kind of slid the odd Molson X down in my life. That's probably why. Expertforlife.com. Liz, why are you shaking your head?
That's what I do here. That's what I do. I have my headphones on and I listen to you and I shake my head.
There's a lot of little nuances in the show, you know. Like most people don't pick them up, I don't think.
No.
Which is probably good.
Probably not.